Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend here in Massachusetts. The weather was absolutely gorgeous, so I did get to go outside and enjoy it. It was wonderful. I hope that you did too. If you guys did anything special this weekend, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear. Did you go to a park? Did you celebrate a graduation? Did you do something special this weekend? I would love to hear about it. So I just want to say welcome to all of this new subscribers, and thank you and welcome back to all of the people that have been continuously on the channel. So, and I also want to thank you thank you for all the likes and comments. Those are so inspiring to me, and they really help me feel inspired, and it helps the channel with YouTube quite a bit. So thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Angels Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's only been a couple of days and I'm already forgetting this stuff. It's amazing how you can get out of a routine so quick. Okay. Let's see. What's the overall energy that the angels would like to talk about? Renewal. Archangel Jeremiel. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So a renewal. You are being divinely inspired to move in a new direction. And what I'm hearing is a favorable assessment of the facts. So what the angels are saying to me here, Archangel Jeremiel is very, very beautiful standing there. Sorry about the glare, guys. Okay, look how powerful he's standing there. And look at in the background, it's all that like fiery energy. So I feel like this is actually picking up from last week. So this is what he's saying, that you are seeing the situation correctly. Your true gut instinct, not your thoughts that are running off with fears, not your thoughts that are like what ifs or buts, all of that, but your first gut instinct, that fire in your belly. Archangel Jeremiel is coming in and saying that you have you have an accurate assessment of the facts of which way you need to go. And I feel like this is, so you've got out of that self prison, right? That was last week, right? I feel like this is the renewal. This is you stepping forward, and Archangel Jeremiel is coming forward to help you do that. Okay, so some of you may be concerned about a family member or about family, and just looking at it from this point of view, know that anything that is divinely right for you is also divinely right for your children or for your family. So know that the angels would never say something was good for you if it's not good for your kids as well. Okay. And remember that during this emotional time with all of the eclipses, that the archangels are here to support you. Okay, so you can call them in. You have to just remember to invite them in, because they will not impede on your free will. So they just need your invitation to come in and work in all of your situations. And when you do that, just a simple close your eyes and just say, archangels, please help me in my work life, my creativity, my relationships. Help me with the relationship with myself. That's really what this has been. Because like last week was all about the self-imprisonment, and this is like the relationship with yourself, and that you're moving forward, and that you're seeing the situation with that, whatever it is that was having you held back, that you started to move out of by the end of the week. It's like now it's time for that fresh start. It's time to move forward. So today I was starting to come downstairs. And sometimes this stuff happens. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I get a visual of the deck, but I literally just was told by the angels to grab this deck. So it's the Unicorn, Oracle of the Unicorns. I haven't used it on the channel yet. Cordelia Francesca Brabs. So look how beautiful the Aurora Borealis, just beautiful deck. Okay, so yeah, I was already on my way downstairs, and I had to go back and get this deck. It wanted to come out today. It wanted to come out and play. The unicorns wanted to come out and play. Oops, hold on. Oh, interesting. After last Friday morning with the group, got the Goddess card. Okay. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. And wow, look at that card. Unfortunately, this is a glossy card, so it's going to have high glare. Look how beautiful that is. Do you see the two unicorns here? And then you have her here. It's like the goddess of the unicorns, right? Coming through, and she has that high priestess beautiful energy with the third eye, the unicorn. Like that's a symbolization of the third eye and seeing. And you see there's a butterfly on there. That's transformation, because you are seeing and having an accurate vision, a gut instinct of the situation, of how you want to move forward. And I feel like just, be mindful of your thoughts. I know we say that a lot. Be mindful of your thoughts, because look at all her hair is like roses or flowers blossoming. She has all of these flowers. So you have a lot blossoming right now. So your positive thoughts. So great job, because everything that you have done so far has gotten you to the point where you're starting to blossom. Your 622 was on the time clock. So, you have been in a beautiful place of creativity. And so this is, honor your divine feminine energy. So the divine feminine within you is creative, in touch with her emotions, flexible, sexual, sensual, very intuitive, very going with the flow of life. Okay, being receptive, so allowing things to come in, allowing life to move with you, okay, and allowing yourself to be moved by the universe. That's what I'm feeling here. And then for some, this could be, if you see, it's a masculine and a feminine. So this could be for some that a relationship is knocking at the door, so to speak. Okay, you see that? And there's a beautiful goddess energy supporting it. But it's also saying that with the situation that you're in, you are seeing it correctly. Okay, you are seeing it correctly. The divine energy within you, the high priestess within you, is seeing it. And that's whether you're a masculine or a feminine. Now, that's not saying that you're the fears and the thoughts and the what ifs and all of the stuff that's coming in. That's not necessarily true. But that feeling that you feel, that soul connection, that spark, there's a union taking place here. And this could also mean that there is a renewal, okay? Because you have been inside you're doing healing on that inner feminine, which was all last week, that self-made prison, all of that. And you're coming in and you're balancing the masculine and the feminine, and it's helping you see the situation more correctly for you to move forward, and the horn is moving forward. Okay, so this is the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. One of my favorite decks. I know I probably say that a lot. I just really love decks. Okay. This is a huge deck. It's quite a handful. Oh, here we go. Oh, I heard bottom of the deck, so I pulled it over, and it's a unicorn, but we'll get there. So manifest, co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment. Yes, yes, yes. Joyful visions. Yes, yes, yes. And look, there's a butterfly on this. So I'm going to show you. Do you see her beautiful wings? And see, there's no glare on this. There's no gloss on this card. So there's no glare. It's wonderful. You can see this beautiful artwork. You see the butterfly here, white, right? Here, the butterfly is pink, and now we're moving into white, right? Divine alignment. Oh, that's so beautiful. And it was 922 on the thing. Co-creation, but divine alignment. That's what I was saying about, the divine feminine, the divine masculine within you coming into alignment. For some, this could mean that you're a twin flame, or there's some kind of love situation that's going on that's coming in and coming into divine alignment. But for many in the that really resonate with the creative aspects of my readings, is that the divine masculine, divine feminine within you is coming into alignment. So that way you can manifest and birth, you know, this new endeavor, whatever it is, relationship, creative, work, spiritual practice within yourself, whatever it is. But it's because the divine masculine, divine feminine, you know, is in divine alignment. And in order to truly manifest in your life the masculine and the feminine, so the masculine is the structure and the power and the strength and the courage, and the feminine is that, you know, so and that's action. The feminine is that receptive, and we've already talked about what the feminine is, right? So, you know, having them come together, it's like a cup of water, okay? You can't, you know, the masculine is the cup of water, okay? And that's the structure, you know, that's the container, and the feminine is the water. Okay, now if you're in your beautiful feminine energy and you try to pour into without your masculine being supported and being healed, right? It's not gonna be there. Maybe it has a big crack, or maybe it's not there at all. You know, like what's going on? You pour it in, and then your water goes everywhere. Okay, so and if you don't have the water, but you have this strong structure, right? You have a rigid, dry cup. Now, neither one is sustaining, neither one is refreshing, neither one is fulfilling. Okay, you need the masculine and the feminine to move forward. And I feel like that this card is saying that, and then this is saying in order to truly manifest, you have to, you know, you're coming into divine alignment. And what this is saying is that after last week, so good job, guys, the work that you're doing on yourself, you know, you are in this energy. This is a whole new week where you are manifesting all of this because you yourself are working on you and coming into divine alignment. And there is a relationship component to this for some, okay? Maybe not all, or maybe all. No, let me ask them. No, not all. For some, there's a relationship component. Now, what they're saying, though, is that for the people that it's not, okay, it's actually they're speaking to the part of you that does want a relationship or your current relationship to be healthier. Okay, and balancing the masculine and the feminine within you, okay, will help bring that balance and that health to your relationship. And then the next card, which was underneath, so this is like the underlying energy of the reading. So this was the underneath the deck. Now, they didn't tell me to do that on any of the other decks, just this one. And isn't that awesome that this deck pulled up? There's so many different cards here, but they pulled up a unicorn one. Okay, and look at how, you know, there's this supportive energy here, right? There's the two unicorns, and then there's the supportive energy that's coming in and guiding, right? It could be your higher self, is what I'm hearing. Then you have this manifest card, right? And then you hear, look, it's time to take off. Because you have divine guidance that's coming through. And the reason why it's time, I'm getting that it's time to take off is because, you know, the person is now on top of the unicorn, and the unicorn is about to take a step. And what I'm hearing with that, oh, that's a beautiful unicorn. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see like the strokes and the colors. Wow. So, just know that you are by that inner compass, right? Remember I said you're seeing the facts, those inner compass, support, trust your guidance. Trust your inner self, your inner compass, okay? Your guides are working through you with that. Your intuition can often have your guides coming right at you, you know, coming towards you with that information, and then you feel it in your stomach. It's a gut instinct, okay? Because you're seeing the situation correctly. And another thing that I'm hearing, so for some, okay, so for some, and I'll show you why I'm hearing this. So your right knee might be bothering you, and this might not be for everybody. This might be just for one person, but I'm getting it really strongly, and it kept coming, so I can't ignore it. So your right knee, okay, could be needing some love and attention. So drinking that water, and we're talking about the water in the cup, you know, make sure you get a cup, drink your water. Ask Archangel Raphael to come in and just surround it with like a visual of an emerald green sphere, right? And picture it like fluid and beautiful, and with the love of the divine, the love of Archangel Michael, you know, and surround your knee in it. I'm hearing it might be your left knee, but I'm mostly hearing the right knee. Maybe it's both knees, and you just need to be supported. It was 1444, 444 is the number of the angels. So so there's that. Okay, and just know that, you know, like you can see, like there's this beautiful energy coming in. okay, to come in and heal and support. And so often when our needs are bothering us, in some way we don't feel supported. We feel alone, or we have a pattern, or we grew up with parents that didn't support us, right? So you can have knee problems because you don't feel supported, okay? It's important to get back to your own inner roots of that divine alignment where you no longer living from the hurts in the past and you know, oh, my parents didn't support me. Well, now it's time to support yourself and recognize that you have this beautiful support system. The divine is flowing through you. You know, you are divine, okay? And that means that your what is it? Your foundation will be a lot stronger, and you're not relying on outside sources for that foundation. It's your foundation is strong, and then the rest of your foundations that you create from there will be nice and strong. And I'm seeing like the four legs of the unicorn as like the Four of Wands, right? There's that celebration, life, weddings, union, all of that, right? The 1111 card. I'm seeing that, but there's actually a leg missing here. Okay, so what you're trying to manifest is that fourth leg is what I'm hearing, and it's coming. Okay, it's coming. That's what I feel like is happening here. Okay, so what chakra is coming into balance? So this is the Chakra Love deck by Katie Magshaw. Okay, look at guys, I edged the deck so that I put all this color, and I did it for the chakras. Yes, I'm having a lot of fun with my creativity right now. Throat chakra listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So we can just call on Archangel Gabriel, and we can ask that Archangel Gabriel help balance our third chakra to help us with, because the ears, okay, the ear chakras are connected to the throat chakras. The throat chakra, okay? It's all one, okay? So as we balance, there's this beautiful symbiotic relationship between listening and hearing, okay? And then being able to, listening and hearing, it's the same thing. So there's a beautiful relationship between hearing and then communicating from that place, instead of communicating from here and just firing off thoughts, okay? Now I understand that sometimes people are nervous and things happen, and we're used to living from here, right? But what I'm hearing is that when you really listen to a person, when you slow down your mind enough, you get really present in where you are, you open up your ear chakras more, and you listen, and then you can respond. You don't react. Your head's not thinking and going a million miles an hour, and you can have a more meaningful, deep conversation with somebody. The more that you learn to listen to them, that you listen to your guides, okay? Archangel Gabriel is always telling me that he's the archangel, everybody knows him as the archangel of communication, but what he says is that, remember that it's also about the communication with yourself and what you're telling yourself, about your situations. Okay, and he also talks about how it's communication with them. Okay, so you can just call on him to help with that. Okay. Okay, and then the Soul Purpose Oracle by Bridget Rao. Okay. This is the Soul Purpose. So let me ask them if they want it to be about your purpose, or if they want it to be about one of each. So I'm going to do one. This is about your purpose. Something to do with your purpose. Let's see. For the collective, what has to do with their purpose in this incarnation? Whoa, landed right on top of the unicorn deck. A soul planter plants seeds of potential every place you go, in each person's soul. Wow, that's really powerful. So the collective, I love this deck, guys. So for the collective that watches this, it could have come out with like, a reader, or, all these, essential oil. It could have come out with a million different things. But what they're saying for the collective here is that you plant seeds of potential every place you go and in each person's soul. And what's important for that is that your purpose on life is connection. It's connection to others. It's connection with yourself. It's connection with the outside world. Okay. Remember, we're just getting out of that self-made prison from last week in the readings, right? So if you're just watching this and you want to know what I'm talking about, just go watch last week. The Eight of Swords came up 4 times, guys. So yes. So you're coming out of that and you're recognizing that your potential is that you're going to plant seeds. And also think about this too, as best as possible. What kind of seeds do you want to plant? Do you want to plant seeds of inspiration and love and in happiness? It was 2020. And what I heard was like, do you want to help people see themselves clearer? Okay. See yourself clearer. But everywhere you go, and it's so true, everywhere you go, you have an impact. Everything you do, you have an impact. And so as you start to recognize, I'm loving this, as you start, I'm going to cry. Okay, as you start to grow and recognize and coming to your own divine truth of who you are, you're going to start realizing that everywhere you go, you have a potential to do this. And you're going to step into that more and more and more as you realize how powerful you really are. That you are love. Now they're saying to get the Sacred Geometry deck. This is an activation deck. Okay, what? So for the collective that's watching this video, since you are a seed planter, what sacred geometry to help you move forward and recognize that every place you go and in each person's soul, you are planting seeds of potential. And for each person, so, you know, maybe if you're an artist, you know, when you go places and you talk to people, you are sparking the seeds of your creativity. Okay? If you are like a relationship coach, you could be planting seeds of love. And I mean like romantic love and healthy relationship love. Okay? But no matter what, everywhere you go, you have the possibility, okay, of planting seeds within the community, within others. So, you know, how do you want to express yourself out into the world? What seeds of potential are you planting out there? And so, you know, everyone is our mirror. Everyone, okay? So if you have seeds to come across somebody, you know, maybe what you do is a seed of potential within them. And then something that they do is the same, okay? That's how it works. And so sometimes when we come into an energy, it plants, when we see it, it plants a seed of like, I could do that. I love that. Oh, I love that they're, even this, I just love that they're doing their purpose right now. I love how happy they are with that. What's my purpose? Oh, I would love to step into and be inspired by work again and stuff. You know, this is just a couple of examples how the seeds of potential can be planted. Root chakra. Oh, and guys, COVID has really hit people in their root chakra, okay? This has been a collective worldwide, mostly worldwide, but worldwide trembling of the root chakra. Okay? So what they're saying, which is kind of funny because this is like an earth chakra, right? And you're planting seeds of growth. So of potential, I mean, but also growth, right? So, okay. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security, COVID, on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. So, you know, material, okay, finances, our safety, all of that, our health, all of that. If we get afraid of that, it activates the root chakra. Sometimes we are very motivated by our root chakra, you know, to secure things, to keep things, you know, safe. So we overwork, or we, you know, if we lose work, we can feel like we're completely lost because how are we going to make money? You know, things like that. So what I'm hearing is that the activation card that wanted to come through here was to help balance the root chakra. So if you want, you could just take a moment and look at the card. I'm trying to get it so there's no glare. See, this is why I don't like glossy cards. Here we go. So just take a moment. Allow the root chakra, the sacred geometry, to breathe in. To breathe in this beautiful energy. To allow yourself to embrace the changes that are manifesting in your life for the better, to help you feel more rooted, to feel more secure, to feel more balanced in that. And when you do that, your throat chakra it's going to come a lot more into balance. And when you're grounded, you're going to be able to listen a lot more. Often it's because we're in our heads because our root chakra is out of balance. All right, they're saying that's long enough. If you want, you could always screenshot it and take a look at the card. Here, let me do it in a way where I'm not in it. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. But I'm trying to get it so I'm not in it. There we go. Okay. All right, and then the other thing is a tool that could help us. Let's ask the soul, because remember they said to take 2 from the soul's purpose. This is a longer reading today. I miss you guys over the weekend. Okay, energy healer. So this is a tool that you can use to help you get here, okay? So you can channel through intention and touch. So you can, if you have Reiki 1, make sure, if you have at least Reiki 1, do that healing on yourself. You can reach out. There are plenty of Reiki practitioners that do distance sessions, but you can just call on the angels and ask them to fill up your field with this beautiful, energy of healing. And what I'm hearing too is that, touch your, massage your feet. If you live with somebody, have them do that, do it for each other. Okay. But touch is really important right now. And I think I understand why for this is coming through. I believe because so many people, especially if you live home, are not being touched. They're not getting their hugs from their community. They're not getting hugs from their friends and their loved ones. It's happening very little. Okay. So, make sure you touch yourself, give yourself massages, rub your feet. Okay. Just rub your head, do it with the intention of healing and of connection and of love. Okay. You can call on the angels during that time. And when things open up, you may want to go see a practitioner that does massage, and brings in energy with it, not just like physical massage, but actually does both. Okay. You could, see someone for polarity therapy or somewhere where there's some touch, okay? But what's important is that when you're touching, like if you're going to rub around that right knee, so what I'm hearing is that, bring in the intention for healing. Okay, bring in the intention for, feeling that touch and feeling that love and being fulfilled by it, okay? All right. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay. All my love.